Welcome back to episode 2 of A Life of a Inexperienced Construction Worker, the reality TV show. I did accept the mission, but obviously I have very much failed. Actually, they were supposed to build this building, and look at that, it's magically over here. We've got pallets of wood, oh no, not wood, sorry, pallets of bricks over here. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll disappear. They're also on the road, clogging the whole way up. So what I might do is I might have to stop that from happening as I randomly just lift up this, because I was pressing up and down on the arrow keys, which is definitely not what you want to do. But let's go ahead and accept a new mission, so we'll have something to do. I'm not quite sure when we get the specialist jobs, but I think we need to level our guy up. Let's see, we'll go with gardening maybe. Drive a small excavator to the construction site. Get one container, and then we'll dig out the marked areas. And then we need to get a couple of different parts as well. Jesus, fair amount. From the nursery, okay. Or about we have a look at some other jobs. You couldn't go back, could we? I'm sure we could have gone back. Let's have a look at this one. Mansion with a cobbled gateway. Okay. We'll go back to, oh, here you go. This is the way you can go back. Alright, we'll go with the gardening, because that seems like it's the best. We've got to take the small excavator, so let's go do that. Game's got a loads. Alright, so now. Cool. Drive a small excavator to the construction site. It's 10 jobs. I guess it's already done. Okay. Task 2. I'm not quite sure why that was that. Okay. I guess the job must be already done. Which way are we going? We are going to the right. To the right. Everybody to the right. Let's go over there. Let's just get our wheels going. Alright, that should be good enough. Go take this slowly. I really do appreciate how much you guys love the first episode. We'll be continuing on this series because this is a game that I can really get behind as well. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's obviously new, and it's very much improved over many other simulator games that I've ever played. Seems like this came out first. Seems like this came out first on an iPad, as an iPad game. I guess the game was nowhere near as big, but would have been fun nonetheless, controlling all of this with your iPad. Now, can anybody see an excavator? I do not see any excavator, so I'm not quite sure what they're telling me to do. Oh, alright. So give us 2 missions in one go. Oh, okay. Very, very interesting. So I guess we're going to go back then to our home. Now, they do give us a time limit. Like, I think this was 19 minutes or so, but I'm not quite sure what that's all about. We might be able to drive the small excavator there, aren't we? Small excavator. There we go. This is going to be painfully slow, though. So, we should be able to do this a little bit quicker. I wonder how you put it up on this thing. Just do the twisteroo, come up around here. I don't think this is really going to work for us, but it's worth a shot, right? And what if we try to get out? And then we go, can we lower this? Attach cargo. Not all wheels on trailer. There's got to be a way that you can lift it down though. I don't know how the guy did it for us before. Anyways, seems like I'll have to do it the hard way. Might take a little while, but we'll get there in the end. I'm sure there's got to be a quick way that we can do it. It's not coming to me. Maybe I need to attach that white truck over there. Maybe that's an idea, right? Alright, so now with a bit of camera magic, we did manage to pull in the excavator onto the flatbed. Now I just got to retract those things that stick out of the trailer. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but let's go do that, and then we should be ready to drive off. I'm not quite sure how you lock them in. I'm hoping, actually, let's just get out just in case and go to attach cargo. Vehicle attached. Alright, that is what we want to do. Of course, we've got to take precautions. Because in games like these, they don't muck around with their physics engines, do they? Especially in Farming Simulator, you can get stuck very, very easily. So, Time is of the essence now. We have spent a fair bit of time doing all of this gibberish, although most of that will be gone due to camera work. Or editing work, more rather. But let's get to our main mission. Obviously the vehicle drives a lot slower when it's chugging along with a good couple of tons of machinery behind it. With that trailer as well. Oh, are we going to be actually able to manage to get up here? We have to be able to, right? Come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, get there, son. You can do it. We're at 3 kilometers now. We're gaining. Slowly but surely. Once it flattens out, any second now, we should be gaining even more speed. What's slowing us down so much? I guess it's just the landscape. Or the hill itself. Alright. This is a much more reasonable pace. So, what do we have to do? Let's just make sure we're doing things right. Let's see. If I click over here, drive a small excavator to the construction site. I'd say I would have done that. So, I'm just going to block the road because that is the selfish person that I am. And we need to... How do we do this again? Let's go bring up this. There we go. A left shift and to the left, or left shift to the right. There we go. That puts it down. You'd think it'd be left shift to the left, but obviously it's not, because that would work the other way then, I guess. So, now we've got to get out of here. Disattach the small excavator, unless it already is, which I wouldn't be surprised. Vehicle is okay. That's cool. Detach. There we go. That's a fairly good entry. Oh, let's go spin around the other way. Come up over here. I'm assuming this is where we need to drop our vehicle off, right? Oh no. Alright. Now, where do you want me to dig? Get 1 container from a materials trader and transport the cargo into the marked area. Alright, so they don't really want us to dig anything at the moment. Is there... Okay. They want us to do the missions in chronological order, which is okay with me. What I will have to do, though, is unattach that, I think. Which means I need to go back in. Press C, that should work. Riggers need to be pulled back in. What if I do this? Oh, no. Oh, outriggers need to be lowered. I'll just pull that back in as well, obviously. There we go, left shift and E. And there goes the outrigger. You can see it only just. Okay, we should be good now. Off we go. Hopefully it's not going to take us half a year to get there now. Now, where exactly do we need to go? Get 1 container from a materials trader and transport the cargo into the marked area. I will do. Now, we have decided to block the whole road, which is okay with me. We won't have any traffic getting in our way. Apart from the traffic that's standing still, so... Whoa. Bit of overturn there. Now, if my memory serves me correct, the materials trader, that's the nursery. There we go. I'll just select him there, so we actually know where we're going to this time. Even though it's pretty straightforward. It's just down this road and it's very soon towards the right. Definitely not the hardest thing in the world. Alright, apart from driving like a madman, let's get there nice and safe. Now, what is it that they want us to get? Get 1 container from a materials trader. Okay. Is there anything else that... I'm sure there is, but... Okay. So it's just a random container. Doesn't say what the container is with or of, but... There we go. That's done. Now, where do I see a container? don't tell me you mean this and I completely got the wrong thing. Ooh, okay. Interesting, we can reset the cargo as well. Okay, so what we'll do is I will have to go ahead and go over here and go to the deposit tipper and take that. So we can actually get started. Let's go around this way then. These jobs are going to last us a little while though. Maybe 2 or so episodes a mission. Which is good because these missions do last a little while. There's definitely nothing to be scoffed at. And they do make you feel like you have accomplished something. Not just like a quick and simple drop-off mission or something like a farming sim. It's like very much involved and you've got the right parts to put in and there's a lot of stuff to do. But before we go too crazy about this game, let's go ahead and do this and hopefully not screw up too bad. Oh, yes, I can do it from here, I think. It should be good. Yay. Alright. New contracts are available. Let's just continue on with this contract, the one and only. Attach that cargo. Bring it back up. It always screws up like that, which I really don't like, but oh well. As long as it doesn't do that when we've got like rubbish or something dumped in there, we'll be alright. I don't like the way the camera works as well, so let's go change the view, I think. There we go. First person view so you guys can poop your pants while I'm actually driving. Now this is, I must admit, very close to the way I drive in real life. I am quite the, well, I did get involved in a car crash. There's a long story though. Very long story, and let's not remind ourselves of how scummy people are. But yes, I do not drive like this. Don't believe the hype. Now, I guess these cars are exactly the same that were here before. And where exactly do I need to drop this off? Get one containing into a materials trader and transport the cargo into the marked area. Okay. Don't tell me you've gotten yourself stuck here, boy. Yeah, a bit of run up. There we go. He got there in the end. Alright. Cargo has been disconnected. Now we've got to excavate the area, which seems like it's just this little tiny bit. So that's okay with me. They don't tell us where we need to dump the crap though. Interesting. I'm gonna try to reverse out of here though. I don't think we need to put the rubbish into that bin though. Into the collector. But let's just keep on blocking people's road. Yeah, that's how we do in Arthur Robert Construction Services. We do like to get our council fines and all. Now, let's teleport over to the small excavator. There we go. Now, oh, switch that. There we go. That'll work. You know what? I'm going to do the spinner on this side. Alright, that's good enough for me, I think. Yeah, alright. Now, let's see if I remember how to do all of this correctly. I'm going to extend the arm out like that. Alright. Alright, I see how we work it again. Alright. Let's hope for the best though. Doing a good job so far. Still early days though. Just gonna make sure I press the right buttons and everything. Then we'll be okay. Oh. Obviously did not work that time. Is he stuck? He can't be stuck. There we go. Give him a bit more room to work with. Alright, good work so far. Do you want to continue digging? No, I do not. So, clear the construction area with the small excavator now. No, we don't. Yes? Is that what you want me to do? Okay. Oh, you want me to move the small excavator or something of the sort? We're gonna have to do though is switch to that. Oh, alright. Excavate the new marked area. I was gonna say. Right, let's reverse here and go like forth. And hopefully now it's going to be all that much easier. Let's just make sure we get the angles right. Roughly the same to what they were before. Switch to the first person mode as well. Oh, I'm actually really hoping that we don't need to dig up another hole to the side here. But that's exactly where I'm dropping my dirt. No, I do not want to continue digging. Okie dokes. Got another area to excavate. Thankfully they're of relative distance away from each other though. Okie dokes. Switch back to here. Now extend the arm back. Bring it back down and here we go. Hopefully third time is going to be a charm. Actually, well, the second time was really quite the charm as well. So oh. That's not good. Well, we're about halfway done with that hole. As you can see, the green excavator shows you how much you've done of the mission as well. No, I do not want to continue digging. Okay. Now, what is it that you'd want me to do? Okay, you just want me to move out of the way again. Oh. Is there any way in particular you'd want me to move? Let's keep moving this. Oh, here we go. Get one container from the construction site and transport the cargo into the marked area. The gravel plant. Okay, so that means I'd assume it's a deposit tipper that we need to get. Cars are edging forward ever so slightly. Let's just make sure. Well, it says the flatbed. Actually, you know what? So I'm just going to get the flatbed. Oh, I've got no idea. This is definitely a tough call. This is a very tough call. But look at the picture. Like, we've got the flatbed picture here and the flatbed picture here. So we must be doing something right, I guess. Oh, and they've already shown us which way to go. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to cut off left very shortly. So if I actually did read things correctly, even though this has the symbol of a flatbed truck, what we've got to do is get one container from the construction site, which is that one that we currently have right here lying about, and then we need to deposit it at the gravel plants ourselves. So we're not picking anything up. We need to deposit this up. Well, I guess we are picking this up over here, and then we're giving it away. So that is what we're doing. Oh wow, you can actually see the steering wheel move from the outside, which I think is a neat little feature. I'm just going to straighten myself out a little bit more. I need to do that quite a bit. Straighten ourselves out. No, that should be good though. Here's hoping anyway. And it seems like that's going to be one of the final jobs, so that's also good. Go. So it's all chained up. Supposedly it's all dirty now with gravel. They're just really giving the mission just to give it to us, really. Because, I mean, we didn't really drop anything in there, but you got to do what you got to do. And this is what they want us to do, so it'd be great if that guy could move for us. That's why it gets a scratched car, though. Be quite dented as well, though, wouldn't it? Massive car like this would come out and hit it. Let's go first person view. Oh, jeez! Imagine playing this with one of those virtual reality headsets. Make all you guys sick with my driving, especially because we just drove over that guy as well. All right. So I have not learnt how to indicate, and I don't think you can indicate in this game. Which is like literally the only thing that's really missing. I feel like everything else you've got bus stops. There's so much detail in this game that you'd never expect in a simulator game of all sorts. Seems like it's very cloudy behind us. Not quite sure why I'm supposed to believe that. Can't look that far behind to see that. Boom. That definitely put me in my place. Now this is where the nursery is, so we can plant some other things over here. I'm not quite sure if we had a job at the nursery, like a side job in this mission. I'm not quite sure. Guess we'll find out though, because this is, I assume, the last task. No, penultimate task actually. Still might have one more. So let's try to get there nice and safely. I'm really hoping my cargo is still attached. It should be. I mean, it's locked in and all. Right, so let's change it back to first person. Oh, sorry, not first person, but free camera mode. Alright, and all we got to do is just deliver it. Just drop it off and we should be okay. The game should be like, yep, that is a mission done. So, clear the construction area. I guess we've done that. From now on, one more contract will be offered. Oh, okay. So we've got the average apprentice mission. Oh, so is this all done? What's happening now? Or is this another section of the mission? Active jobs, gardening. Ah, stage 2, my friends. So, that was stage 1. Would have taken us a nifty little while. Something tells me these times aren't very realistic though. Definitely, yeah, I've only been recording for about 30 minutes, so